Hey guys, Dingle Nerd here. Today I'm I'm going to nerd out about my pistol safe. Uh, I did a review on it. I think it was like 8 months ago. Looking at my YouTube, videos. I think it says 8 months. But I think it's a good time to kind of revisit that and show you, the final setup for that. I know it's at the risk of, giving the burglar a blueprint of my house, but I got nothing to steal, nothing that can't be replaced. It's like, anyways. So yeah, I've been a gun owner a little bit over a year and a half, maybe like almost 2 months. In September it'll be 2 years. And this whole time my wife thought I only had one gun. And then maybe 2 months ago, she found out that I have three guns, and so that didn't go over very well. She was on the phone, and I was just in my usual position, laying on the couch and watching TV, and she's on the phone talking to one of her Korean flight attendant friends, and then she wanted to know my YouTube channel. She's like, "Hey, what's your YouTube channel?" I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because so-and-so wants to know." I'm like, "Oh, this is not going to be good." So, yeah, reluctantly, I told her my YouTube channel. And then literally within a minute, my wife is, "Yeah! How many guns do you have?" I was like, "Oh, the jig is up." So, yeah. And then just last week, she had guests at our house, and she found my gun safe. So, but that was okay. She was okay with that because I was being responsible, right? So it's just usually just me and my wife. We don't have kids, so there's no little fingers or prying eyes, and it's just a place to safely keep the two guns that I'm not using. So I always have one on me, and then the other two I keep in that safe. And then it's on the second floor, and so if I needed to run up or run down, the second floor is kind of a kind of middle ground. And then it's right next to the big window. That's kind of like my fire escape plan. So if I needed to, I could just grab them. And anyways, so yeah, I thought I would kind of explain, and this is, I think, a good way to kind of camouflage your pistol safe. So this is the safe, hidden in plain sight. Got some computer paper. This is a photo from my wife's flight attendant graduation, and there it is. Basically just an Amazon box that sized perfectly for that safe. So that's how I basically camouflage it. And then I have it bolted from the bottom to a plank of wood. It's just an unused piece of wood from my bunk bed that I have in San Antonio. So it's bolted down to that, and then that plank is secured underneath the desk. So the weight of the desk is kind of keeping that in place. It's not foolproof, but if a burglar wants it, it's just a slight inconvenience. Just like the safe, they can break into the safe if they wanted to. But yeah, it's just a slight inconvenience. And then, just like like what I said in my review, I opted for this one. It was like $60 on Amazon, and it offers the same protection as all those expensive ones that you see, like $200-300 ones. They're not fireproof, they're not waterproof, and if a thief has enough time, they can probably break in. So that's why I opted for that one. I think it's called the RPNB pistol safe. I'm not sure, but it's on Amazon, and it works for its intended purpose.